Alright, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I think I put the top of my computer down too long. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not trying to put it down too much, but I think this is good. There. Maybe it was just down. I'm just angling a little bit. Because I really want to finish this. When I start these streams, I'm legitly in the middle of doing something and I don't know where the hell. What? I need that. Oh, it fell. Okay. A little chalk thing. But anyways, I was doing this, and the first live I had, I'm finishing the other half. I got to shade this, and I have to paint it. So I have this. I'm shading this in brown because if the tree's dead, so would be the ground around it. As they say in Pet Cemetery, this ground is soiled or sour. Yeah, it was sour. I love that Stephen King book. It's so great. Stephen King's the greatest. I do love him. I love The Shining. He's one of my favorites. Right, I'm shading this in here. And I'm going to shade the tree also. I want this. I'm hoping I haven't really seen how it was going to turn out, but I want to see if I have this and put the paint on top, if it would help the paint, because I just got basic water paint. And that's it. So since I only have basic water paint, I'm seeing if this will help because it's cheap paint, make it look a little better for what I need it to do. Because I'm doing this so it mixes in with the paint. And then this way you can make good use of all those supplies you have from the kids. Because you know the kids always have some watercolors or this or that for school. This is what kids do. But anyways, I'm going to start shading the tree in this way. I just don't want it to be totally black. I want to signify a brown also. I'm going to go through even the dark branches with this that have black. I'm going to mix it in with this brown. Because I want the paint to get all around there. There we go. Just like this. See, when you shade it in, it's almost like you're just creating your own painting. And you don't need a canvas. Some of these canvases I was looking at are like $40, $50, and that's a lot of money when you got bills and a house and stuff. And it's okay for once in a while, like if you have a painting you really want to do like once or twice a month. But if you want to practice, I say cardboard could be your best friend. And especially around the holidays. Oh my God. You just create all these things, and what do? They just do the same thing. They put on cardboard or whatever. So you might as well. That's my thing. Might as well save if you can. And you could have a lot of nice stuff and activities for free. Free activities for the kids. Imagine free. Free is good. Because you pay sometimes to go to classes just because they have a teacher there showing you how to do this. Just practice sketching and get you some cardboard and do what I'm doing. And then you don't have to pay to go to those classes. You can just do it all by yourself. Alright, I'm just gonna kind of shade this out since there's like a trunk there. I'm not the most best artist. I'm not trying to say I am because I'm not, but I try. And I feel like I'm the average person. I mean, if I could do it, anybody can. I just tried and I practiced, and I actually put some effort into it. That was it. Because I want to teach myself stuff, because at every age, you should try to learn something new every day. And it doesn't count unless you really try to learn it. Alright, here's another scam likely. Goodbye. Oh god, hang on. Okay. I don't know what it is. These people call you and they try to sell you stuff. I feel bad for the people that have the job that, hey, you gotta call other people all day. I was a telemarketer once in my life. And they said I didn't have a phone voice. They said that my voice wasn't good enough for telemarketing. I actually got fired. So I did try. It's very scripted work, but people literally do not want to talk to you. And your bosses think it's your fault when you don't get these people to buy magazines and all this stuff. I don't know if they still do that. Maybe it's just all online now. But when I was younger, that was how she just called all these people. And my husband was half decent at it, my first husband, but they did not like me at all. We ended up going and I ended up working in the nursing home after that. I don't know, I vibe with the nursing home better, even though it drives me insane. So I'm just gonna make this a whole other branch. I feel with the moon behind it, it would be better. There we go. And I got a shade in this branch. Do that. But yeah, you got to get us to like painting status where it looks painted, and then I'm gonna put the paint on top of that. So, and I'm gonna pick another shade for my little cemetery down here. Little cemetery is. What do I put for my little cemetery? I'm gonna make that black. That's what I'm gonna do. Shades and black. Just like there we go. Figure I could finish. I mean, I'm sorry if I hung up any of you guys. I feel it's almost like hanging up. My computer's just being crazy and didn't help that I had it down too far. It took a act of God to get back on because I got Microsoft and Google for a lot of my backups. I had to go in through Google. And I have all this backups because someone tried to take $40 from me. So I ended up probably spending $40. I around $40 for security, and boy, do I got security. I have a lot of security on my account now. Probably a lot, way too much than I need. Even attached to my phone, my security. Attach the same security to my phone as I did the computer. It's a very useful thing to do. Gotta watch yourself in the world. But the first one I just did, you seen from the original sketch. So, all right, that I'm gonna make it black for the background here. So I'm gonna shade all the rest of this like I would want a black canvas. And I put this watercolors over here. Hopefully, it like kind of goes in with the pastel shading things and mixes in and makes it a stronger watercolor. This is what I'm hoping because this thing is not the best canvas in the world. It's good for practicing, it's just not the best canvas in the world. I'm trying to make it not look crazy. Alright. I got a whole big box. I'm just hanging it off my door. Before I get back here. And then I gotta get to the oil paint soon. So I figure after I finish this out, the oil paints, I'll end this stream. And then if you guys want a tarot card reading or anything, I will answer that, but I have to have certain things done around my house. And I need to get my Halloween decor in here. I mean, on my days off, my last days off, I didn't get hardly any decorations done. And here we are. I think it's the 11th. I don't know. I've cut down my days at work, so it's hard to tell anymore. All right. I got that. What was here like this? Oh Lord. Big project today. I got a bunch of these boards. Every one of these boards on my thing. I got like 4 or 5 of these to do too to finish up all my stuff for Halloween. Alright. And in between these little gates, I think I'm going to go with white under there. Or, see what I pick there. Possibly yellow. Oh, it's yellow. I mean, just make it real fun and contemporary. I mean, why? It doesn't have to be. It's your kind of cemetery. You want it pink in there, put pink. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's just something that's fun. And you want to keep it fun because, I mean, what else you have in your life? Eventually you're gonna die and gotta make use of the days you got. We never know what days are last. So try to have fun and I guess enjoy the world around you for what you have and be grateful for what you have. I mean, I'm grateful for today. I get to do my artwork. I get to be talking to you guys. I'm finishing my Halloween decorations. I mean, they get so hyped up in my work about this political business. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and cause myself anxiety over a president. I'm just not. That's just a lot of extra effort in your life over things that may or may not affect you, and it's why let it? That's the way I look at things. All right, now this. I wish I had white paint. It would be so awesome if I just had white. It's gonna look so yucky over there. Or maybe I can mix it with another color. I don't know. That's why I said that I'm just doing this freelance, just so you guys know I'm not. I got a little thing of water here and a paintbrush that I got. I got this lacquer stuff. It's like luminescent thing. I think it's acrylic coat, so it's supposed to go over the top. So what I'm gonna do is, since I got the yellow there, I'm gonna take the yellow, and I got a big one. I decided to use a real big one of these. There you go. We'll see how good this turns out. It's not going bad. And you gotta remember, it's only a Halloween decoration. You don't have to be perfect. It's just your version of what you want for your Halloween decoration. That turned out too bad. I mean, and then I just dip it in the water, like obviously I'm sure you know. Anybody who's been through grade school knows, just dip it in the water, so. And I did put 18 and older, so I'm sure you guys all know to dip it in the water. Just do that like that. Actually, the chalk is really helping the paint, and it's giving it a lot of good direction. I'm actually happy I chose this method because it really kind of looks cool because I didn't want a pure white like that. Oh, hello, how are you? Oh, Shadow, I think you were on here before. Yeah, I'm trying to be an artist today. I know I'm excited about soon getting with this publisher in Florida, but I could do things besides write. So this is what I'm doing with my life today. Because as an artist, I refuse to go to the store to get Halloween decorations. I feel like it's a hairdresser that goes to that goes to the hair salon type thing. And you probably could do your own hair. So, but yeah, I'm just filling this in with yellow paint and I'm letting it mix in with this pastel chalk. And it's turning out pretty damn good. Trying to get it close to a canvas here. And I needed that mix of color because I have like the worst. I have the worst paint set in the world, but it's not. It's coming out pretty, real good. And I had leave a little water in there just so I can mix the colors with the pastel chalk together with this. And I'm going everywhere where it's white because I put the gates at yellow. So it kind of matches in with here. And I'm letting the dark stuff come through because I want it kind of dark and ominous because, I mean, it is Halloween. I mean, all my friends went to the store and got Halloween decorations. Said, no, I'm going to make mine on YouTube Live. I just feel it's better. I feel it's better to make all your own stuff. When COVID started, I was making my own bread. I said, well, everybody told me the end of the world was here. COVID was here. There was a lot going on, and I knew a couple of nurses were retiring. I asked them how to make homemade biscuits. They told me. And they told me to buy up on flour and all this. And we all worked, and I made my own biscuits and stuff. And I don't know, I kind of living almost through like COVID stuff, and I just do the same things I did through COVID. I'm just a pioneer woman that has modern conveniences over here. And it's not a bad way of living. But sadly, I don't know how to cook well. Well, I wish I knew how to cook a little better, but I don't. I'm just way better at like writing and art stuff, cleaning. I love to clean. I think cleaning is one of my favorite activities in the world. All my friends say my house looks very good. But yeah, I'm trying to make this cardboard look like I actually bought a canvas for it. Because I figure if I could practice under these conditions, I might be able to make a decent painting. When I actually pay 40 bucks for a canvas. I'm just mixing all this and it's making it darker yellow. It's actually fixing it up. I'm able to actually a little more with this yellow. And I'm mixing it in with that pastel chalk, and it's helping. It's giving me a light background. Because I was thinking of doing this when I actually got my little canvas thing. Because I'm only going to buy one or two a month. I decided that. And I'm just going to work on whatever little pictures, and maybe I can make my own canvases. I don't know. I feel once I'm a little bit better at this, I'm going to just like maybe work at one painting for a long time. But I need to get way better at sketching before this happens. Way better. I gotta practice all this color mixing and stuff right now, and try to be a better sketch artist. Because I just can't be jumping into all that. Because then you waste a whole lot of money on things when you're just not ready for that stuff. I wish I had white acrylic paint. It would make this even way better. I mean, I got a different kind of moon. It doesn't have all the vibrant white colors, but maybe in another universe it looks like this. Who knows? But for this Halloween decoration, it's a darker yellow. And that's okay. It is what it is. But I did freehand sketch this. It's on my other live stream that my computer decided it was time to be over, but it wasn't over. This is what the computer decided. You gotta love Mr. Computer. I'm just taking and making them look like there's no, not cardboard. You don't want want that. And I'm mixing in some of the chalk where it was dark and putting it in here because it's giving it a nice look. And it's actually kind of looking like a canvas a little bit. But if you guys have any questions, I'm still doing questions. I just got to finish all my Halloween stuff. I got my tarot cards still. But I do a lot of other things besides that. A lot. I do a bunch of arts and crafts, a bunch of it. It just whatever the season and what I'm in the mood of doing. I don't discriminate against any arts and crafts. I like the old style ones, with yarn. That's why I love knitting. I'm just introducing myself to crocheting, but everybody tells me if you can knit, you can crochet, but I'm not trying to concentrate on that right in this second of my life. So I'm actually trying to just maybe be a better. I'm trying to teach myself to paint, so this is what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna keep like making little things for around the house and use boxes at work, and maybe get more of these pastel things, chalk things. These are nice. I'm not gonna lie, these are pretty sweet. I'll probably buy some more paint when I finally get to the store. Alright, I'm gonna put this in the little cracks in the box too. I want it to look like I bought it in. I made it and it's not so cheap. But it's literally the cheapest. And you could do downward strokes, you could do anything you want to do. It's your painting. And I mix sometimes the dark one, this chalk where it's the black chalk to make it darker in places. It's just having a really nice effect. I'm really happy with this effect. Okay, bring this in here. Alright, got little tiny spaces here. And I probably could put the chalk on top of this when it dries a little to redefine some of these branches. And some of these branches are kind of need to be redefined more. Take this black and put it this way. I want that dark contrast on here. I really do. I'm gonna let this here and I'm gonna see if I can chalk a little bit of this. Maybe I can do this and chalk on top of that and then put more painting on it. I mean, it's really fun, and then you could tell everybody you did it yourself, and nobody would believe. Everybody would be like, "Oh my God, are you serious?" I mean, that's what I do. I amaze people at my work. I tell them, "You got to decompose sometimes." I tell them, "You guys just go to work every day. They do nothing for themselves. Absolutely nothing. It's always with the kids or this or that." And I said, "It's great that you guys." I got black paint I'm putting in the background for this. This is looking really good. Here. That. I think this was the best idea I ever thought of. 'Cause I just look at my supplies sometimes and go, well, what can I throw together? I got the cheapest things alive. I can only afford this at this time. And those are the things I come up with and do. Because I like doing art. I do probably go through a lot of art supplies. I love all kinds of art. But yeah, I'm gonna have it totally black here. I don't know what this represents. All I know is I started sketching this. I'm not even looking too deep. I started sketching this tree, all the with the moon behind it, and it did not look like this at all, friends. I tell you, not at all. But it looks like something different, but it's shaping up with the chalk and the paint, cheap paint. It's almost helping this cheap paint, giving a little life and vitality to it. Something it really needed because it was having problems in its life. I think it was going through a midlife crisis, this paint. But it found better days. It's doing good. See, I want this whole black, so I want the moon to come out more. So just like this. I didn't know this could look this good on a cardboard box. I never did. This actually looks pretty good. I probably can make some paintings and don't even worry about getting a canvas and do it this way. And it's actually shading in a lot of my colors really good. Right, my other crap side so I can get to this side of my painting. And I guess it's technically a painting. I just don't have the traditional canvas. I'll lift this up so I don't get a little more blanket. And I probably can shade in these a little bit. Maybe these tree branch is a nice color. Maybe just put a little bit of that black yellow into the tree branches. I'm taking this and just going around little branches of the tree. Have this tree stand out a little. It's not bad. I mean, if I can get away with canvases like this, I might not even buy a canvas. It's gonna turn out looking halfway decent. These things are $40. That's cheap. Yeah, it's not like I'm a serious artist. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm good at. We'll find out if I'm good at painting or not. But either way, I'm not selling them, but I might as well practice till I can get good at stuff. Maybe I can use this to be able to finally be able to do water and stuff. Every time I try to paint or with the chalk water, I have problems. I have problems with water. Oh my God, I have problems with water. My water looks crazy. I mean, this might help me to where water might actually look a little better. Being able to, the colors I want there and shade them in a certain way. Because shading is very important too. pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with myself here. I didn't think it'd be this good. All right. Sorry. I'll just do that. Anyways, let me get. I went for the brown tips here. I'm just gonna do the colors of the. I got this moon with the tips by the black. I'm gonna do just so it stands out a little, like right here. Go like a little bit this way, that way. I want to make it really abstract. I might just use this basic yellow here. That's really kind of coming off with all the ones mixed like this. It'd just be, I guess, an impression of a tree. I'm gonna put the black and yellow together. Alright, that there. Black and yellow. Down there. Just taking these and branching them out. It's looking pretty decent. I think I need to start with the chalk to get this paint. The paint actually looks good like this. I mean, I wish it looked like some of the other paintings I looked at, but I don't think this ever will look like that, and it's okay. Not everything in life is perfect. Even if you want it to be, it's just not. I'm just putting black and yellow together at this point. I'm just trying to lighten up the yellow to make a nice deep brown with the black. I'm bringing it down here because I got the tree that connects the soil for the graveyard over here. Finish this side of my tree. I'm very proud of this. And I literally just sketched it from a picture I was looking at, so it's free sketch too. And I was literally just looking at an image on Google. That was it. Just looking at an image and just freehand made my impression of it. I mean, this don't look like the tree on Google at all. It's similar, but it's not similar all at the same time. And it's okay that you can't see some of these branches, but you can tell in the darkness. It's just like a really dark day, and there's lines that define there's a tree here. And that's really all you want to put is lines that define a tree. Very easy. You come down here, and where I sketched, I'm kind of going through the lines because I planned out my painting before I made it. I freehand sketched crayons. Then I had the pastels, chalk. Did all of that. All right. And this, put a just like that. Out like that. Now widen this out. See, a lot of these lines are getting wider and it's becoming something. Even if you sketch something out, it's going to become something different, especially when it gets to different pivotal points. It's it's going to just become a life of its own. Things I want this to be a little wider because I'm going to go around these gravestones now. Because down here, gotta be done. But yeah, up there looks pretty badass. I think that's one of the better moons I have accomplished. I'm very proud of myself on that one. I was struggling with that. Alright. I'm just doing this for the ground. I don't want to look like cardboard. That's the main thing. We gotta cover up cardboard look. You want to make it actually look like a little painting of some sorts here. Looking like all cheap. Alright. Go real careful over the top of my headstone. And eventually, hopefully, I could do faces. That's what I would like to do eventually. Will it happen? I don't know. But you know what? This is a fun ride as it goes along. It's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. You never know where life's going to take you. Oh, at least it's washable. Colors. I'm always washing my stuff anyway, so I'm just not worried about it. But yeah, I'm just filling it in with that pastel chalk, and this one's turning out pretty good. It almost looks like a canvas. I figure I have a lot of time to fill and I gotta do something that's creative, that you're doing something, so. And $40, if I was to do this and $40 for each time I stream, that would be really expensive. This is way less expensive and you're creating your own canvas, so. And for as much live streams I've been putting out, it makes no sense, so. I'm kind of glad I'm able to incorporate an idea that I could do that's actually gonna make sense in the budget. But this looks actually really good. I think I might actually. This would be something I have in the house where it looks like it actually is from a canvas. Maybe just, maybe not this one, but another one. I might just continue getting boxes from work at this point because this is not a bad idea. Just never know what'll work out and what won't when it comes to art. Right, I'm just taking these colors and going in between the tombstones because them I want to make really. I want to be able to tell they're. I mean, it's like I say abstract because I mean you could tell it's a graveyard, but it's just a. It looks like decoration, but this is what it's supposed to be for what it is and for how long it's taken me to do it. Not supposed to be the greatest, but it's something that it'll definitely look good on my door. That it will. It'll look very good on my door. I'm going to do this to each square. I'm going to put a different Halloween scene. I'm going to do the same thing Christmas. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make Santa Claus, though. It's going to be, I don't know, that's going to be hard. I'd have to see. Santa Claus might be too advanced for me. It may have to be like I might have to like cheat on that one and put some kind of decal on it and paint around it. Because Santa Claus is going to be really, really difficult. I'm not good with faces, is the problem. I did do a brief sketching. I did a little bit, a decent one of the Reaper, but it's easy to do the Reaper. He has a cape and stuff, and his face is covered up. So that's not hard at all. The Reaper is actually pretty easy. Finishing out the grass area, which I'm just making dirt because the tree's dead, everything around it's dead. That's what the Halloween depiction is. Which I've never seen there people keep up a graveyard. So this would never really happen. I guess maybe once for maybe if civilization didn't do well, then they wouldn't mow the grass for the dead, and then possibly a great drought came, it would look like this. But it would be not for a long time. That's why I think it's silly when you spend a lot of money to bury someone in a graveyard when you can't afford it. Because thousands of years go by and you get moved or your bones get moved or blah, blah, blah. I mean, unless you do temples and all that, but a lot of people don't. I say celebrate your life, not your death. This is pretty good. For what it is, this is not horrible. It really truly is not. I'm going to just take straight up black paint here and touch up my tombstones down here. Alright. I'm just going to kind of blot them. Because you already kind of have, it's like an outline of what you want. Because I did the crayon. I sketched this out with crayon and then did the chalk. And then I'm doing this. So you pretty much know where to put your paint at this point. And you want to put your paint over here at this point because you don't want the chalk thing. You want it to stay in here and look like a canvas. You might have to fix it up around there to get the shape again. You messed up. But if you get one gravestone that's bigger than another, that's okay. That's how cemeteries are. Here's another little one. There we go. That water. It's shaping up nice. I'm actually proud of this thing. A little more black over here so I can see the lines on the cardboard. But yeah, these could build lots of live streams. It's going to be a bunch of them, really. I don't think about it. I'm doing this because this chalk stuff kind of falls off a little. Touching up these gravestones where all my black chalk was. And another one. Let's take a while, these things, I will tell you that. You gotta have a whole day of doing nothing for this. I might cut this off and let it dry and then put on my door. And then maybe put a bunch of them in different spots on my door. But it does look pretty badass. Alright, now in between little picket fence stuff. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of leave the chalk, whatever's there, because I don't really have any yellow paint. So I'm gonna do those black. Make them more bold to show it's a fence. Do this because it's the middle of the cardboard. One. The back because it's that middle of the cardboard. Alright. And then I'm gonna just go down. Do little simple strokes like this and keep that yellow in the background. I'm gonna try to do just some old fencing that isn't the best. Isn't the worst, but isn't the best. There. Going down with these strokes. I don't want to do too much with the background here because, like I said, with the absence of yellow, it's kind of hard. It kind of looks like light's coming through a little bit, which is good. And then a little black there, I gotta put up here. So I want this whole thing filled in. So it looks like an actual painting. I'll probably have to buy some more paint at the store. I see me going through a lot of this before as I'm learning how to paint better. Alright, go down here. Put that up there. Alright, that's not bad. See, sometimes you never know. This is my first attempt at this, if this makes any damn sense. I've been practicing sketching, and I'm just practicing water painting, shading, and so forth. And I'll be making a lot of paintings mostly while in this journey, so hey, it's a pretty good Halloween picture. And AI did not make it. It scares me how AI can make a song now. You can make your own song from AI. And the pictures that you can get from AI are amazing, but people can make these too. I find it more fun to make it than find it. It's almost like it's cheating. Alright, that's what I mean. I have a bunch of these that are just connected. Alright, I'm done now. Let me, for the love of God, hang on. Let me try to get this cut off. I probably should have cut this off to begin with, but try to do that now. There we go. That is not bad. This is my first attempt at a painting. I don't know what we're gonna call this. The painting that is on the cardboard. I don't know, the Halloween tree. I don't even know what you call it, but it's a Halloween decoration. And I think it's just something fun that you'd find at the store. Like I said, and I didn't pay nothing for it. I had all the supplies. Go get boxes from work. Take your kids and tell your kids, you know what, go get some boxes. Go get boxes and you can, anything could go, and what they go in the garbage anyways. At work, all of them go in the garbage. I tell them to take that stuff out of the garbage. I'll take it. I'll put some use to it. And I see a lot of them, so I'm going to cut up all these and just start getting boxes from work and start practicing painting. But I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to come back a little later and when I want to paint again, do another painting. And I will see you in a little bit. And if you're already subscribed or whatnot, or if you're just, I guess, a new subscriber, I'll be back. I just kind of like to do, when I finish my whatever project I have, I take a break and then start a new project. That's just kind of what I do. Or if I'm dog walking and stuck in the park forever, then I just take my phone and stream down there. But thank you for listening to the stream, and I hope you liked my picture. And I don't know, I'll do something else. I'll have to sketch something else from Google and freehand that. And I'll see you guys later.